And now, coming to you live from the tri-state area and San Francisco, California, it's the best part of Wednesday, Waffle Box, with your hosts, Mike Fish and Kush Hayes.
And apparently, Great Britain are very bad at baseball. Who would have known? Anyway, welcome to Waffle Box Podcast, where we talk about anything, everything, and nothing all at the same time. Coming up on episode 222, we find out the answer to the age-old question: what are you gonna do with all those humps inside your trunk? We find out another dumb weight loss technique driven by the idiots on the internet. And today is a fine day for a dark wedding in this week's movie review. I am Mike Fish. I'm wearing a lilac-colored hoodie, and I'm joined as always by the main man from San Fran. It's Mr. Kush Hayes. Kush, how you doing, buddy?
What's good, y'all? Kush Hayes here, coming to episode 222 of the Waffle Box. It's the original Waffle Box. You accept no substitutions. It remains to be the best part of Wednesdays. You love us because we do this, and we do this because we love you. Mike Fish, how are you doing?
May I say, that was a pretty smooth intro, Kush. You didn't stumble over your words once. You nailed that.
Baby steps, you know? Still trying to get over the fact that I've literally dropped an entire sentence from that now after doing it for 2 years.
Surely San Francisco's hosting some kind of event that everyone's looking forward to.
The D tier, the Delta tier of the World Cup in like 90 plus days.
Oh,
But
so
you know,
close.
meh.
I can't wait for the World Cup. Like,
You're talking
finally,
about
some real sports.
you're talking about the World Baseball Classic when we started.
Nothing classic about it, if you ask me.
Pardon me. Goodness, I
I
understand.
thought we'd win something, like at least
well,
one.
Great Britain beat Brazil on Monday.
Oh, wait, they did? Oh, I missed that
8-3.
game. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm a bad countryman.
No, but they got their butts kicked pretty badly the previous two games.
Well, no, we're not a sports podcast, but I thought we held our own against Mexico.
Okay, that's not what I'm hearing.
It was 1-1 all the way up until like the seventh inning,
Hmm.
and then we proceeded to diarrhea shit the bed, and I think they won like 8-2. And then we were beating USA 1-0, and then proceeded to diarrhea shit the bed against the USA. So there was a theme going. So I'm actually impressed that we beat
Brazil.
another fine baseball country.
Not so much.
What we need to do next time there's a World Baseball Classic, which I believe it's every 4 years, is that correct? Similar to the one, I don't know. Is that we need to get more and more Americans and Caribbean players. Because we did well. We had Jazz Chisholm Jr. from the Yankees, who's from Barbados. And I think it's like his grandmother's postman was English. And so he's like, that'll do. I'm in.
Why not?
That's what we need to do. But there's a lot of triple A's apparently. Is triple A the next step down from MLB, or is that double A and then triple A? I don't know how many A's are in it.
I mean, it's just minor leagues at that point, and there are various tiers of the minor leagues, and then there's a college ball under that.
Suffice to say, baseball's not coming home this year. But whatever, just need real baseball back. You know what? I need baseball, the real MLB to come back so that I can watch game 1 of the Yankees series and then win or lose, go, Jesus, there's 161 more of these. I'm out. Call me in 4 months.
Very lucky. You got a Giants home opener on the home opener is on like the 25th, but I have 3 days of prep before that. So yeah,
So your home
10
opener is against the
more.
Yankees.
Yes.
Oh, the Waffle Box Classic. There we go. That's what we like to see. Bragging rights.
I'm looking forward to that.
Ah,
The Yankees are going to cream us, but whatever.
Oh, don't say that, because then I know I never want to brag because it just always blows up in your face. Because if you say, "Oh yeah, you know what, your team sucks," and then
I didn't say that, though.
No. I'm saying if I were to say that,
Gotcha. Yeah, thanks.
if I were to go, oh yeah, go Yankees, Giants suck, you're a sucky team, blah 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 blah. Then if we beat you, then what have we proven? Because apparently we've beaten just a sucky team. But if you beat us, what does that make us? We lost to a sucky team. So I always just say, you know what? Let the best man win.
Hmm.
And I always wait for the
Awesome.
result, and then I go, ha, your team sucks when we win.
Ah,
Brag after the game, not before.
copy that.
That's what my old mum used to say.
Hmm.
What else have you been up to in this spherical rock spinning around the sun in the last 14 days? Because we had to miss last week's, obviously, because of scheduling.
I had to work a Warriors game, and that was fine. I think that might be my last game of the season. I'm not booked for anything else, so the final home game of the season is on April 9th. Um, Something will probably come up before then. It almost always does. However, I'm just sitting by waiting for baseball to start, and yeah, kind of interesting. I seem to have found myself in a training position, like I'm the trainer, which is
Oh,
nothing I'm not unfamiliar with. However, it sneaks up on you when you're like, oh no, I'm the senior on this one. Oh no, this is terrible. I don't want to be the guy everyone comes to for answers. Ah,
the important thing is, though, now if you're training someone, does that equal more
no,
moolah? What?
it does not.
That's horseshit.
Well, it's not like I'm training with them every day. Like,
Yeah, but if they're, your knowledge doesn't come for free.
and they pay me, but still,
Yeah.
it's not a extra paid position.
That's
It's just what it
lame.
is.
I remember when I was a server, whenever I would have
Mhm.
to train a new server, I got like an extra $4 an hour. Boom.
Oh, nice. Most jobs that will do that, I think the most I've ever gotten was like $1 for my time, an extra dollar an hour. So, but that was also in a position where I was seeing these folks Monday through Friday. So this again, I the kid I worked with on Thursday or whatever day that was, you know, I ain't seen him for 2 weeks prior to that, and there's no guarantee I'm going to see him in 2 weeks from today. So, that's why it's not a paid position. I just
It's
happen to
like
be the one there with the most experience. You.
it's like two ships passing in the night.
Kind of.
Some beautiful training montage.
Hmm.
Do you play that? Have you trained before? Is this the first time you're training, or have you done it before?
Um, I mean, I've been a trainer at other positions. I just said that. But this is, again, and no one touched me on the shoulder like, you're training people today, Kush. Like that didn't happen. Like, I just, again, happened to be in the spot where like, oh no, I'm the one with the most experience here, and this guy has zero experience. Oh, this is a terrible day. So
Do you play the montage song from Team America, World Police?
I do not.
Oh, that'd be good. Everybody needs a montage. And then you just for shits and giggles, you make him carry a log.
No, but I do make him carry the heavy equipment though. Like it's got wheels, but I was like, no, you go take this to the truck and then go meet me at location Y upstairs when you're done. Like
Get me a
that's about.
copy while you're out there.
I've done that before. Yeah,
Nice. My
not this
favorite
round,
thing,
but I've done that before.
favorite thing about training, right, in the company I worked for, right? So
Hmm.
if it was their final day of training,
Hmm.
then they would like you would be given a section of the restaurant. They're your
Hmm.
tables, and then they would basically right it go. You run my section for me, and I'm just
Hmm.
here if you have any questions. And then like at the end of the night, you'd just be like, "How much money did you make me?" You was like a pimp. It was great.
Nice.
I would be nice and be like, at least be like, yeah, you did well. You did well today, girl. Let's grab a couple of beers. They're on me. But yeah, it was like a nice easy shift. Missed those
Okay.
days.
Well,
Anyway, shall we do something crazy?
I like crazy.
Shall we go into the top stories this week?
Why not?
Why not, indeed? Let's find out what's been going on in this crazy, wacky world and this week's top stories.
It's now time for this week's top stories.
First story, it's a quick story, but it caught my eye because this is like when science is both amazing and stupid at the same time. Scientists in China have created a genetically modified tomato, let's call the whole thing off, that naturally smells like butter flavored popcorn.
Oh no. I
Like,
like butter flavored popcorn, but I, I don't want my tomatoes tasting like that. Nor do
right?
I want tomatoes.
Oh, you don't love a nice tomato on a salad?
No, get the shit away from me.
Oh, I love a good tomato on a salad. Oh.
Okay, well you can
Do
have
you know what
mine.
do you know what I do hate though?
What's that?
Tomatoes on a burger. Get that shit away
Yeah,
from my burger.
I don't
Oh,
want I
because
don't want tomatoes anyway.
like, because just maybe it's a New York thing, and they always say, yeah, it's the big apple, the big tomato. But it's like you get the burger, and it's like it's almost like just put half a fucking tomato on top of it. It's just like it's just too much.
Hmm.
Get it away from me. Nice bit of lettuce. That's it. It's all the salad I need in my burgers. Anyway, but yeah, it's like, oh, that's really cool that you made a tomato smell like butter flavored popcorn. But why did you do it?
Yeah,
Like,
that's why.
doesn't make any fucking sense. So this is where it gets also. Have you ever had those like conversations with people where they start talking, you're like, wow, this is really cool conversation. I'm really liking this person. And then within a minute, you're like, you should have quit while you're ahead. Now I'm bored. Now I don't like you. I'm out of it.
Yes.
So let's recap. Wow, what scientists have made a tomato smell like butter flavored popcorn? Huh? That's interesting. Tell me more. Well, they disabled two genes, SIBADH1 and SIBADH2, which increase production of 2-acetyl 1 pyrroline, the same compound responsible for aroma, but I don't care anymore. Ah. Like, again, that's cool that you did it. What the fuck you doing it for, though? Like, you're that bored? And you're like, hey, should we carry on trying to cure cancer? Nah, it's pretty hard. But what if tomatoes smell like popcorn? That'd be pretty sweet. Um, the modified tomatoes produce more than 4 times the normal level of its aroma compound, and importantly, the change did not affect the key traits such as fruit weight, sugar levels, vitamin C, plant height, or yield. So it's just a
Okay.
fucking regular tomato that smells like butter. Researchers say the aroma enhanced tomatoes could improve flavor and consumer appeal. Yeah, because tomatoes aren't sexy enough. That's the problem in 2026. I don't
That's a big issue.
like, I know, I appreciate you don't like tomatoes, right? But is there any point where if someone says, "Hey, Chris, right, would you like a salad?" And you're like,
Hmm.
sure, I'll have a salad, but no tomatoes." Whoa, whoa, whoa! Our tomatoes smell and taste like butter popcorn. I don't want that on my salad either. That's there. I don't see there's any benefits to this. It's just a waste of fucking time.
I agree.
Fucking dumbasses. Um. Anyway, well, it said it also may eventually be introduced to commercial varieties to create more complex. Like, no, stop! Just stop fucking with tomatoes. Just let tomatoes taste and smell like tomatoes. It's fine. Um. Next up, now I know I'm preaching to the choir here, Kush. You're
Hmm.
probably gonna be like, Mike, what are you telling me about this for? I already know this because I know you like to keep your finger on the pulse of the Camel Beauty Show Festival in Oman, right? You're all up on this. You know what's been going
Oh,
on.
you
Oh,
never miss it.
it's on. I think it's on
Got a
Peacock.
tattoo of it right here too. I'm not going to show it.
Yeah.
Copyright laws.
But there was controversy, Kush.
Oh,
Controversy at the 2026 Camel Beauty Show Festival in Oman
hmm. What happened?
after 20, not one, not two, not three, not no, I'm not going to do the whole thing, but 20 camels were disqualified from the beauty contest. Pourquoi? 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 Pourquoi?
Why?
Pourquoi is Spanish. Pourquoi is French, I think.
Just why?
I might be, yeah. I'm just trying. Hey, you're not the only one who's training, Kush. I'm trying to teach people multilingual stuff.
You're not very good at it.
I'm like, I'm like Rosetta Stone's dumb cousin. Was
Rosetta
Rosetta
Pebble.
Rosetta Stone a person or was it an actual stone?
I don't know. Oh, it's a stone. It's an Irish thing, I believe.
And you touch it and now you can speak a different
Something
language.
like that. Yeah.
Anyway,
Not
doesn't matter.
important.
Not important. So these 20 camels were disqualified after veterinarians discovered they had received cosmetic enhancements to improve their appearance, including procedures such as Botox injections,
Wow.
lip fillers, silicone implants,
And the
and this is the
humps.
best one, artificial hump inflation.
Oh,
Fake titties for the camels.
on
Let's
top of the
go.
silicone?
Yeah. So
Interesting.
the like
They got silicone implants and then hump implants?
so where did
Huh.
they put the silicon?
That's what I'm asking.
Because well, yeah, because you can't just put in. Oh, I don't know. Actually, fake breasts can be pretty stiff, so maybe
Hmm.
they would make good humps. Ah, it's very strange.
Yeah.
Um, so apparently, yes, of course, as you and I already know this, all of those things are banned in those competitions. Judges evaluate camels. If you want to know more about this beauty show, they evaluate camels based on features like their head shape. That's kind of
Okay.
mean.
I
Like
mean,
if you went
it's
to
a
like,
beauty contest, so
I
yeah.
guess it is, but like if you ever watch Miss Universe, I always like to sometimes watch those. They're fun with Steve Harvey. You know, what's he gonna make? What's he gonna do next? But it would be
There you go.
weird if they were like, "Oh, sorry, Miss Singapore, you were the favorite, but your head's a bit weird shape." Can't say that. Just head shaming. Head shape, lips, neck, coat, and hump.
Hmm.
And obviously, the owners attempted to enhance these traits artificially. Camels were removed from the contest to protect the fairness and preserve the tradition of natural beauty.
Huh.
Apparently, these things being this is like a real fucking thing. Because apparently, camel beauty competitions are prestigious events in the Gulf region with large prizes and breeding value at stake. There's camel
Hmm.
breeders. I didn't know
Yes.
that.
I mean, they're horse breeders. Why wouldn't they be camel breeders?
Touche.
Did you know that most of the race horses today are all descendants of Secretariat? Not all of them, but like a good majority of them.
Is that kind of like the horse version of like at some point we're all related to Genghis Khan or whatever it was?
Something like that. Yeah.
Was it something crazy like they think was it 1 in 4 people or some crazy shit like that?
It's quite an alarming statistic. Yes.
Genghis Khan.
I'm not one of those, from what I
You
understand.
know,
No,
maybe we should just for funsies, maybe we should launch a website. Am I related to GenghisKhan.com? And then
we already
it's
have Ancestry and 23andMe, and they
yeah, but
they showed
they're
nothing.
vague. They're like, oh, you're 3% Himalayan.
Yeah, well, I'm not any percent Himalayan, but guess what? Like again, I already know this.
But does it tell you on 23andMe and Ancestry.com? Does it
Yeah,
tell you?
tells you
Does
all
it
sorts of
say
weird stats.
you're related to Genghis Khan?
I doubt it will say Genghis Khan directly.
There we go. There's our niche. We can slip into the market. Come
I don't know.
on. If the internet these days has proven anything, idiots will pay money for anything.
Sure, sure. That's why we
We
have our
just
feet pic profiles out.
the only thing we need to do is work out a way of how we can, get information from them because I don't want people sending me like hair or spit samples. That'd be
It's
just
gonna be a thing, though. That's gonna be a
oh,
thing.
what about like the only way we can unequivocally prove whether you're a descendant of Genghis Khan or not is if you send nudes. Sounds like a great idea to me.
Maybe,
Maybe.
maybe.
But yes. So yes, 20 camels disqualified. But thankfully, we can all sleep at night knowing that the Camel Beauty Show Festival in Oman has upheld its integrity.
Damn camel whores.
Oh, fucking camel horse. They get me every time. That's why I don't like to go out at night anymore. Because it's like once you see him in the daylight, you're like, oh my, what have I done? I should
Oh,
have known when I could ride her home. That should have been the clue. Jesus.
careful, they spit. So
Oh. Hey, oh. Finally, you know how dumb the internet is.
it's pretty
And
dumb.
there's always health crazes and people always trying to work out how to lose weight. Well, fear not, I feel we've found a great one. And this first line of this article, I may have said this many times before, and I don't keep a log, so I'm just full of shit. But the first line may be the greatest first line of an article ever.
Okay.
And it reads, a bizarre weight loss trend has people using cling film as mouth condoms. Yep, let's let that sink in.
Clean film.
Like a saran wrap,
Oh god, yeah, that's not new.
plastic wrap.
That's not a new thing.
Wait, what? You've known about this before?
Yeah, man. It's a plot point of the movie Booty Call, and that was like over 25 years ago now.
What?
Yeah, it's just saran wrap. I mean, wrap it on the put it on the mound and go la 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 la, and there you go.
Well,
Like
okay,
just
no, this is not for some kind of weird sexual thing.
it's not.
No, this is to help lose weight. So what they do, right? So what you you put saran wrap or plastic wrap, whatever people call it,
Hmm.
like in your mouth. Like stuff it in your mouth,
I feel like you're gonna choke.
right? Pray for the best. And then what they do is they place the food in their mouth, but inside the plastic,
What?
and then they chew through the in the plastic
What?
with the, so the
Plastic?
idea is that the barrier prevents the calorie intake, but tricks the brain into thinking that you've eaten, so therefore you stop craving food, but you actually haven't
Well,
eaten any food, ergo you lose weight.
that's what they have bubble gum for. Fucking idiots.
I could have saved so much time and money just getting. Why have I put all this saran wrap? Just get some
Yeah,
Hubba Bubba.
bubble gum. Goddamn.
Do you have Hubba Bubba in America?
Yes, I haven't seen one in a long time, but I mean that it's been a while since I got like kids bubble gum. You know, nowadays we do whatever the extra mint thing is or whatever. But yeah, we used to have Hubba Bubba and bubble gum.
It's fun to
I'm sure
say.
they're still here.
Hubba Bubba. That sounds like what Johnny Bravo would say when he sees a sexy mama.
Hubba Hubba.
Hubba Bubba. You will be shocked, Kush, shocked to find out that health experts don't suggest stuffing plastic in your mouth before you eat.
Oh, good.
So they say that the method is ineffective and dangerous. It provides no nutrition. Obviously, humans need nutrition.
Hmm.
Because sure, you might lose a couple of pounds, but also you might die, which is tends to be bad.
Hmm.
It may increase cravings because, yes, not to get too sciencey, but I'm kind of a little bit smart, but I'm not too. So the idea of starving yourself is stupid because then what happens is the body goes, "Oh my God, I'm not getting anything coming in." So then when you eventually do get something in, it just holds on to anything. So you just end up pooping less and gaining more weight because the body's just keeping everything. Anyway, um, and also apparently encourages behaviors similar to eating disorders. Yeah, you think? You think this is eating disorders, stuffing saran wrap in your mouth? Also, chewing against plastic can release microplastics, which may be swallowed or inhaled and pose
Yeah.
potential health threats. So, kids, look, I appreciate it's easier for some and others. People's metabolism's different and other things, blah, 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 blah. But gaining weight and losing weight is a science. If you burn off more calories than you intake, you will lose weight. That's how that works. Now, again, burning off calories is harder for some than others, but it's it. Stop fucking trying to trick your brain and starving yourself and sucking down fucking plastics. Fucking insane people. What are we
A
gonna
trend
do?
I've been noticing since about Christmas time is everything now is advertising X number of grams of protein. And it's like, uh, yeah, and I don't I don't need protein in my Tic Tacs. Thank you very much. Like just I don't need protein in my beer. I don't need protein in my salad. Like you just I'll just cut up a chicken. There you go. Like that's protein. But yeah, it's weird. Like it's protein for some reason is the new fad these days when it's
Ooh,
just been a thing forever.
yeah. And but what if like, yeah, I want to go to the gym and lift, bro, but I want to make sure I have fresh breath. Give me those protein mints.
Hmm.
But yeah, just eat a fucking chicken.
Hmm. It's weird.
It's
People are
it's
weird.
yummy. People are fucking weird. Um, AI, this popped into my brain the other right? Because people are like complaining about AI a lot
Hmm.
because I don't understand how it works, but apparently AI burns water, uses water to cool the computers that produce AI shit, and because they create a lot of heat, they have to use a lot of
Hmm.
water to cool down. And they
Hmm.
say, oh, it's using water, it's wasting water. I don't know how that works because, sure, okay, if you're using water to cool something down, then the water is heating up, turning into steam, and then you could just sure you just cool down the steam and you got the water back. I don't know how that works. But one popped into my head, right? And this is going to sound a little bit serious, but I found one good thing that AI has done.
Hmm.
Because now, how many times have you like been scrolling on the interwebs and you've seen a video or a photo, and you'd be like, "Is this real or is this
Hmm.
AI?" The one good thing that'll stand up for AI, other than it creates fantastic artwork for the Waffle Box podcast. Ooh, you should check that out. But also, yes, doubt the internet. Doubt everything you see on the internet. Question everything. That's what's
I
been
will.
because people, especially my mum. My mum fucking loves just going on the internet and believing every fucking thing she sees, and then she'll send
Well,
me
that's
something.
funny.
Oh, did you see? Did you see this? Did you see those? There's cat gangs that are trying to take over neighborhoods. Did you see that? So, Mum, that's not really happening. Stop. Get off Facebook, please. So yeah, more people are thinking. That's great. Ah. So what are you thinking? You think you're not gonna get the crave. You're not going to get the stick the craving, put saran wrap. You're not going to use the mouth condoms, Kush.
No, no, we're gonna pass on the mouth condoms.
Probably for the best. But there you go. A whole bunch of people this week not achieving things. But I think it's time for us to highlight someone that has achieved something, don't you think, Kush?
That'd be nice.
I think it's time we highlight someone that's achieved something so incredible that an Irish brewery. Oh, and also by the time next week's episode gone, St. Patrick's Day have been and gone. Oh,
Oh, thank God.
oh, what gifts do you think the leprechaun's going to leave you under your tree?
Oh, I hope it's some gold coins.
That'd
Oh,
be
it's never
nice.
gold coins. It's never gold coins.
Should I start that trend? Should I get the St. Patrick's tree? You leave a pint of Guinness under there. For but
You're gonna
yes.
have to keep it up though, otherwise he's gonna poop in your shoe.
Oh, that damn leprechaun! They're always pooping in my shoe. Always after me, Lucky Charms. But so miraculous that an Irish brewery has said, "Here's a certificate to prove that you did the thing, so you could brag to all your friends and family." It's now time for this week's Dumb World Record of thy week.
Why?
Why? Why would I? Why? Why?
Why? Why? Why? Why? Why would you want to do that?
This week's Dumb World Record comes to us from Italy
Oh, Italian.
via the island of Malta. Ooh.
Hmm.
Have you
Isn't that
been
where
to
the Rock of
Malta?
Gibraltar is?
No, the Rock of Gibraltar is in Gibraltar.
Okay. That seems to add up.
That checks out. The math's mathing. So this Maltese chocolatier named Andrew Farrugia and his team of collaborators, who apparently don't get any fucking credit for this. Yeah, you're just a collaborator. Created a massive 55.27 meter, aka 181 foot, steam train sculpture made entirely of chocolate.
It's a steam train too?
Well, I'm assuming it's not a working steam engine.
Okay.
Otherwise, it would just melt very quickly.
I mean, crazy things have happened.
Do you ever have that saying growing up? Like, oh, you're as useful as a chocolate teapot.
I've not heard that, no.
Oh, that's a favorite of mine.
Okay.
But no. So this is, as I say, created by a Maltese chocolatier. The record-breaking piece was unveiled in Milan, Italy, last month. The detailed model includes one locomotive and 22 chocolate carriages, each weighing about 130 pounds.
Wow.
It's a lot of fucking chocolate.
That's a lot of fucking chocolate.
And was made from thousands of hand-cut chocolate pieces. So it wasn't like molded. It's almost like chocolate Lego. I like that. I like the idea where they just cut up chocolate cubes and just built this fucking train.
Okay.
Planning took about a year with months of production assembly before the final display, as I say, was unveiled in Milan, Italy. So congratulations to Andrew Farrugia and his minions that one shall not be named. Know your place. For creating the Guinness World Records world's longest chocolate sculpture.
All right.
I remember months, maybe years ago, I got that sound clip of that golf clap, that little clap, clap. And I feel like I'm going to stop the jingle, right? Listen carefully. I've only just noticed it. That when I give this golf clap during the Done World Records segment, is it me, or do you just hear one lone woman yelling, "Stupid"? Right, I'm going to play it again. Ready? Yeah.
I heard nothing.
One more time for the... Ready? Stupid! She just did it! I don't know, maybe it's just me.
Could be just you.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just projecting onto that. But there you go. Still to come, Kush. Oh, he's got a great movie review coming up. I'm excited to talk about it. But coming up next, it's time for Kush to make a comeback. Like LL Cool J, don't call it a comeback, but hopefully we will, as he is 2-4 this year. So it's now time to see if he can fight back with this week's edition of Celebrity Birthday Blackjack.
Place your bets. It's now time for Birthday Blackjack.
I also like to live dangerously.
Welcome, one and all, to the March 11th. That makes sense. March 11th edition of the Waffle Box Podcast Celebrity Birthday Blackjack game. If this is your first time playing this game, where the fuck have you been? This is like the 200th episode. Anyway, let me tell you how this works, so you can play along at home along with us.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Let me tell you something, Regine. What I'm going to do is going to name 5 celebrities that are celebrating their birthday on the day of the release of this podcast, which is, again, is March 11th. And Kush Hayes, along with you playing along at home, have to guess how old they are now on their new birthday. How the score works, it's calculated by your margin of error. So if the celebrity is turning 50 and you guess 54, you're 4 years out. Therefore, you score 4 points. And the whole idea across the 5 celebrities is to keep your score at 21 or below. Hence why we call it Celebrity Birthday Blackjack. But if you are lucky enough to guess the celebrity's age spot on,
Perfect.
you get to deduct, oh my god, my tongue today, deduct 5 points from your score. Thus far in 2026, Kush, you are 2 and 4. Not bad.
Okay. All right.
Could
Still
be
early.
worse.
Still early.
Still early. Plenty of time left playing for the playoffs. If you are playing along at home, though, please let us know your score in the comment section below, or if you are on Twitter at WaffleBox or Blue Sky at WafflePod. Are you ready, sir, to test
I'm
your
ready.
knowledge of celebrity ages?
Let's roll, soul.
Who is celebrity number 1?
Number 1.
It's a twofer. I think we did the same last week. We've got twins again. It's a twofer. Founding members of the band Good Charlotte, Joel and Benji Madden. How old are Joel and Benji Madden? Happy birthday, Joel and Benji Madden.
Ironically, I know
Also
the
creators of the NFL football game. Anyway,
Yes, of course.
sorry.
Anyway, I don't know the band Good Charlotte. For some reason, I do know the name Ben Madden. And it's nothing related to John Madden. I'm gonna guess those gentlemen are 51
51.
because they have been around a while.
You're not familiar with the lifestyles of the rich and the famous. They were always complaining.
Okay.
Those guys.
Yeah. Zany 2000s sex comedy music. Yeah.
Yeah. So you guess 51.
51. Yes.
They are actually 47. So not a bad guess. Not a first bad stab. So that gives you 4 years out. Nice, respectable score of 4.
I'm always amused or surprised when I find out that whether I know the celebrity or not, like, oh, they're my age. Wow. So, anyway.
And one of them, if I remember correctly, dated and or was married to Avril Lavigne.
Okay. I guess.
Just the facts, mammy.
You know Avril Lavigne, right?
I do.
Yeah, she was obsessed with that skater boy.
Okay.
He's a skater boy. He's a layer boy. Number 2.
I don't know. Number 2.
Man that wants us all to whoop that trick. Mr. Terrence Howard. How old is Terrence Howard?
Terrence Howard's in the news today for the wrong reasons. Told a story about how he was SA'd through the majority of his formative years in his neighborhood. That's all we're gonna get into. But it's from 4 to 11, he was just getting SA'd every day.
Jesus.
Yeah, right. Terrence Howard, whoop that trick. He was great as Lucius Lyon on Empire. And then, of course, everyone knows he was Rhodey in one Iron Man movie.
Yeah, I thought he was underrated in his Iron Man appearance.
He was fine. Anyway, enough stalling. I'm going to say he's 40... No, I'm going to go with my original number again, 51.
51 again.
Mm-hmm. He's been around a while.
He has been around a while. Because how long ago did Hustle and Flow come out?
About 2005, I want to say.
It's 21 years ago. It's crazy.
And he'd been doing character work on TV shows or wherever. He's just that weird looking black guy with the blue eyes, and you're just like, wow, what's something about this guy? I think he's gonna take off someday.
And that he did. Mr. Terrence Howard, 57 years old today.
Okay.
Which gives you a score of 6. Total of 10 thus far.
He don't look 57. And I wouldn't have said he looked 51 either, dude. He looks like he's younger than both of us. Oh? What happened?
My audio is crackling for some reason, but whatever. We'll power through. I think my AirPods are being dicks. But anyway.
Yeah.
Number 3.
I heard nothing.
Number 3. Media mogul and gold member lookalike, Mr. Rupert Murdoch. I love gold. He says in his Australian accent.
Now that man's definitely been around a while.
Yeah.
Rupert. This is the guy who owns Fox?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, he's been around a while then. Old Roop the Murd.
Shrimp on the barbie.
Right. Anyway. Yeah, old Rupert Murdoch's there is, I'm going to say he's 81.
81?
Mm-hmm. He might be
in the ones. You like in the ones. 51, 81.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Rupert Murdoch celebrates his 95th birthday today.
That burned me.
Yeah, he looks like a raisin. That puts you up to 24, which might sound bad to amateurs, because Kush has been known to get a spot-on answer or two. So we're still going. Game's not over yet.
It happens.
Number 4.
This man is a legend, I think. A legend for people in our age bracket. So I'm hoping you're gonna do well, because this man starred as Casey Jones in the original movie Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Mr. Elias Koteas. That's his name.
He's a Canadian gentleman either way.
How old is Casey Jones?
Good God. He was already old when that movie came out. 6, 7?
Oh, see what you did there. 6, 7. He is actually 6'5". Oh,
wow.
Which is 2
Son
out,
of a
which
bitch.
takes you up to 26. But you know
Gotta
what?
get this one.
Oh, now it's tense. It's spot on a bust for celebrity number 5. Let's find out. Who'd that be?
Number 5.
Amateur stuntman that, fun fact,
Just the facts, ma'am.
once tore his urethra. Mr. Jonathan Knoxville. How old is Johnny Knoxville? Happy birthday, Johnny.
I'm thinking really long and hard.
I mean, you've earned it. This is do or die. I appreciate the extra thinking time.
56?
56 is your guess. Mr. Jonathan Cornelius Knoxville is 55. Oh!
Damn!
Boy, close. Which takes your final score up to 27. Which unfortunately, oh my God, I think last week you was very close as well. Oh my God, it's edgy stuff. But that does take you up to 2 and 5, because this week, unfortunately, you, sir, are a loser.
Rupert Murdoch.
I'm sure you're not the first person to ever say that.
Yep. Did you ever see that movie Bombshell?
Negative.
It was Charlize Theron under a lot of makeup to play real-life reporter Megyn Kelly, and it was all about sexual harassment within the Fox News department. Rupert Murdoch isn't in it for a very long time, but the guy that John Lithgow plays, like he's just trying to fuck everybody, dude. Like, but it was weird. Like, if you turned him down and like earned his respect, like there's no resource he would not spend on you if you needed it. Like, it's this weird thing. Like, you didn't have to fuck him, but again, if you had his respect, he like. Some woman's husband came down with brain cancer, and so she was just on indefinite paid leave, just take care of your husband. Don't worry, Fox News will be here when you get back, but just don't worry about anything. We got you. Anyways, Margot Robbie's in it, and she plays a fake character. Honestly, the weird thing is her stuff is the best stuff, except for when it comes down to this monologue she does on the phone. That was supposed to be her like, this is the thing that's going to get me nominated for an Oscar. And she just
Oh.
goes into detail about how she submitted to John Lithgow's demands and ended up giving him a blowjob. And then she just starts crying in the phone like, and the worst part was he wasn't even hard.
Ah.
Me being the bastard I am, just started cackling like a monster. Matt, I was the only one in the theater laughing. I don't know why.
It
Because that shit
happens
was
to us
funny.
all, fellas. Don't worry. It happens to us all. Ay. Anyway, Kush, look at it, getting warmed up already, talking about a movie. But now it's
Oh,
time for him to really kick into gear, where Kush discusses and reviews a movie in a segment that we like to call Kush's Movie a Review.
we worked 5 sleepless nights coming up with that topic.
Kush's Movie Review.
The interns were useless helping us come up with that, but yeah.
And the Chinese food was always cold. It was stupid.
Was it the infinite amount of monkeys will eventually write Shakespeare on a typewriter? Couldn't come up with that.
They probably would have done better than the interns. But anyway.
Probably. Anyway, this week's Kush's movie review is The Bride, a story about a lonely man that decides to reanimate the corpse of a dead woman who in the process loses her memory, so he tricks her to believe that she is his wife, or as I like to call it, How I'm Going to Bang Marilyn Monroe. Kush.
Huh.
Oh, I thought it was going to get a better reaction than that, but never mind. You hit some, you win some, you lose some.
You
Kush.
made me. That's me.
Tell us about this movie.
You actually, with the exception of the Marilyn Monroe part, you pretty much hit the nail on the head this time. Usually you try and make a funny or something. And I was like, no, that's, with the exception of Marilyn Monroe, dude, like, pretty spot on, dude.
Maybe they should add Marilyn Monroe in it.
Oh, maybe you should be the writer of The Bride! Exclamation point.
I don't want to work with Christian Bale. He seems like a dick.
He's a method actor. So yes, you have to call him Frankenstein on the set the entire time.
Oh, you know he's Frankenstein's monster.
Actually, in this movie, he's just Frankenstein.
Hate it.
We'll get into it later.
1 out of 5.
We're talking The Bride! Exclamation point. It is a rated R, and it comes in at a meek 2 hours and 6 minutes. Not terrible. Not terrible. Could be tightened up a little bit, probably here and a little there and a little somewhere else. Based on the characters of Mary Shelley, the woman who wrote Frankenstein, this is written and directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Ooh.
Classic actress, first-time director, at least to the best of my knowledge. It stars Jessie Buckley, who's currently up for an Oscar at the Best Actress Oscar at this year's Little Gold Trophy ceremony. Christian Bale plays Frankenstein. Annette Bening plays a mad scientist. By the way, this bitch is nasty. We'll get into that in a little minute too. Penelope Cruz and Peter Sarsgaard are a couple of gumshoes on the track of this Bonnie and Clyde couple.
Ooh.
And then Jake Gyllenhaal, brother to Maggie Gyllenhaal, he plays this famous actor that Frankenstein is obsessed with. So, as you mentioned it's Frankenstein's monster. Well, in this one, Frank has gone out of his way like, that just takes too long to say. You can call me Frank or you can call me Frankenstein, but that's where I'm going with.
Wait, Frank?
Yep.
All right, that's the second the piss now.
Frank for short. It's 1930s New York. What are you gonna do?
So we went from to my friends call me Frank.
Kind of. Yeah, he's got a little slur and a little gravel in his voice, and he talks real slow because he has reanimated from like 12 other corpses. Oh, whatever. Yeah, so here's the premise of The Bride! Exclamation point. Mary Shelley is dead and possesses a call girl or a hooker or whatever we want to call her, and that's Jessie Buckley. Why particularly? I don't know. The idea is that Mary Shelley is now telling a new story involving the characters of Frankenstein. She possesses this hooker. The hooker, because she's not only just a sassy hooker, she's also being possessed by Mary Shelley. So every now and then she'll just go in and out of these Cockney accents. And someone's just like, fuck this dumb bitch. And they push her down a stairwell and kill her. Anyway, Frankenstein comes into New York and he hooks up with Annette Bening. And he's like, look, I've been following your research. And I, quite frankly, lady, I'm over a century old and I'm a little lonely. I was hoping maybe you could find me a bride.
You should see
And
the
she's
size
like,
of my blue balls. Jesus.
yeah, something like that. Well, and guess what? Annette Bening does.
Good for her.
Off camera, but there's a scene the next day where they're having breakfast and she's like, so how was it for you last night? It was like, oh, well, it was very nice. It was blah, blah, blah. But, I need a real bride, not you. And she's like, yeah, okay. And then they don't really ever talk about it again. But
Been there.
when I saw it, I was like, you dirty bitch. You just had sex with a corpse.
Multiple.
Multiple corpses. Yeah, he's a one-man gangbang.
Oh, put that on a t-shirt.
Mm. Put that on a t-shirt. That's the new merch at WaffleboxPod merch.
Frankenstein, the one man gangbang.
Dude, we might want to actually put that on a shirt.
Boom.
Anyways, they find out the bride is dead. They dig up her body. I don't know how they find her or why they go like, yeah, this dead hooker, as opposed to all these other dead hookers in Hoboken. Let's just make this one work. And sure enough, she comes to life, and some shit has stained her skin. So she just looks like she has this just ink on her face for whatever reason. And at first she's a little panicked, a little scared, does not know what's going on here. Mary Shelley has still possessed this woman. And then after a while, uh, Frank decides to take her out on a date. They go to a movie. She's whatever about it. They go see a Jake Gyllenhaal movie. And then, I'm sorry, my nose is itchy. And then they go to a club, and some dudes try to essay her. And Frank's not having that. That's his bride. So he immediately scoops in there and saves the day. Like he's trying to resolve this without any violence or any kind of confrontation. But those boys will be boys. And sure enough, next thing you know, Frankenstein has to stomp one of them on a curb. So this means they're now in trouble with the law. Penelope Cruz and Skarsgård come in, and the chase is on, and they're on the lam. And then this starts the whole Bonnie and Clyde chapter of our film. They go here, they go there, they go another place. They kick up some shit. They don't really like rob any banks or anything, and they don't try and hurt nobody, but they're monsters. So people like, oh my God, monsters. And then they're on the run again, and someone probably does get hurt or whatever. Um, Long story short, I enjoyed this. Different. It borrows from a bunch of different Frankensteins, including Mel Brooks's Young Frankenstein, which when that happened, that was maybe the hardest I laughed. I don't think I was supposed to laugh at that part, but I did. You remember Putting on the Ritz?
Mm-hmm.
That's a scene in this movie.
Nice.
That's all I'm gonna say. But like when it was going down, I was like, what is happening here? And then Frankenstein belts out, "Put it on the Ritz," and that's when I laughed like a bastard. Anyway, I think if you sit down with this movie, it'll be on streaming in like 45 days. If you don't want to see this in the theater, couldn't say there's a reason why you need to. I would say this though, in 5 minutes you're gonna go like, okay, I'm all in, or this sounds fucking stupid and I'm turning it off here. I really think it's going to go one way or the other.
I love that.
Yeah. Again, I was in. I was like, let's Maggie Gyllenhaal. Let's do some weird shit. I love it. I enjoyed the movie. I don't think we'll be talking about it this time next year for the next Little Gold Trophy Awards, but I think there was something in there. I think it was worth the value. I enjoyed it. A lot of people though not favorable to this film. A lot of people are not enjoying it. I don't necessarily. Like I said, I get why they don't like it. I think maybe give it another chance, but also you're adults. Do whatever you want. So having said all that, the bride explanation point. I'm medium 3 out of 5. Like, again, I did not hate this movie whatsoever. It gets a little abstract in some parts, but I think that was the point. And yeah, again, give it 5 minutes. You'll decide if you want to go further or not. And I think that's fair.
I feel like all movies should have that kind of Netflix thing. Where you watch the first 5 minutes and it pauses and realize, would you like to continue?
Nah, let's not do that
No.
because that'll just get irritating after a while.
But
I might turn it off just because I'm annoyed at the disclaimer there. It's like, I was going to watch this, but then you paused it for me for no reason.
here's where I get confused about this. And maybe you'll be
Go
able
ahead,
to
Dave.
shed light on this. So, Mary Shelley,
Mm-hmm. The author of Frankenstein.
the author who created Frankenstein,
Mm-hmm.
dies
Mm-hmm.
and then marries Frank. So Mary Shelley, the creator of Frankenstein, is in the same universe as Frankenstein.
Because it's a story she is telling from limbo. I guess I didn't explain that well enough.
Okay.
Yeah. She when the movie starts, she's been dead, and for whatever
So
reason,
her,
she's
her
like,
spirit has crossed almost like a universe-ish.
yes, kind of.
Okay. So it's kind of like
Yeah.
that. What was that Will Ferrell movie where the woman's writing the book of that?
Stranger Than Fiction.
Yeah. So it's kind of like that.
That's a beautiful movie.
It was a great movie. So it's kind of like a horror movie version of that ish.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say like there's anything really horrific in this. Maybe a couple gross pieces where like Frankenstein's actually got like an open wound, but there's nothing scary about this movie. Again, it's very abstract. Um, I like seeing where Maggie Gyllenhaal was trying to go with this. I don't know if this was the result she wanted, but I'd be interested in seeing the next Maggie Gyllenhaal movie again.
It's just a shame that nepotism is rife in Hollywood. Jake, just give, you know,
He's not
what
a lead.
else has
He's
he
just
done, huh? What else has he done? Why is he getting these roles?
Jake
He
Gyllenhaal's
needs
a good actor.
I know, I was joking.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, nepotism is everywhere, man. That's why, you drive by a business that says Smith and Sons or whatever. Like, it happens. People making way too big of a deal about because they're actors. I don't know why that is.
Right? If you're gonna make a movie, I'm gonna star my brother because I know he's good.
Probably gonna
I'm
put my
familiar with
brother
his
in one of
work.
the funnier supporting roles. Yes,
He needs to do more comedic work. Can I just put that
I
out
agree.
there?
Yeah, I agree with that.
He's a funny guy.
He can be funny. I forget what's a comedy that he has done because none are coming to my mind right now.
I'm blanking on sense of like a out and out comedy, but I thought his work in I can't remember the name because all the names are convoluted. But when he was in that Marvel movie as Mysterio,
Spider-Man.
Mysterio,
Sure.
I thought he was very funny in that movie.
Hmm.
He was very serious
They
at
were
points, but
definitely letting him.
he had some
He was
comedic
definitely
chops.
having a good time on that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, Nightcrawler. That's not a comedy, obviously. Brokeback Mountain, definitely not a comedy, or it could be. I don't. Donnie Darko. That's pretty good. Prisoners goes hard. I don't know if you ever saw Prisoners. That thing is fucked up.
I feel he's
Kristen
definitely
Wiig.
been in a comedy.
Roadhouse was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh, Ambulance. Ambulance, not supposed to be funny, but that was a good time.
Well, I think
And
Roadhouse was in the same light as I don't think it was supposed to be funny, but it was pretty funny.
It's just Roadhouse. And then you got Spider-Man, like you said, and then I'm actually not seeing any Nocturnal Animals. That was a fucked up movie. Okay, so he did an episode of Inside Amy Schumer.
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
Everest was silly.
Maybe it's just the lighter side he's shown in a couple of movies, and maybe his interviews I've seen where he seems like a funny guy. Maybe that might be it.
Yeah, this is all drama, isn't it? Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia was not a funny movie. That's one of the most boringest movies I've ever seen in my life.
Well, there you go, Jake Gyllenhaal. Fucking expand your horizons. Stop
Zodiac.
typecasting yourself.
Jarhead
Yeah.
was pretty great. Yeah, this guy can act, dude. But
Oh,
yeah, I would
100%.
absolutely be into seeing him do a comedy.
Him and I don't know who would be a good one? Because I'm thinking not obviously not the same movie. This has already been made, but like I feel like you know how fuck, is it the fuck, what was the movie with Ryan Gosling and Gladiator?
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe. Is it The Good Guys?
Oh, the nice guys.
Oh, The Nice Guys. There we go.
Was it the nice guy? The other? No, I get this always mixed up. So yeah, we had Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell and the other guys,
The other guys,
and
yes.
then we had the nice guys with Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling. That's a great goddamn movie.
It is a great
They're both
goddamn
great
movie.
goddamn movies. They're
And I
both
could
great
I could
goddamn
see Jake Gyllenhaal in that kind of movie where it's not like a slapstick funny movie, but it's a funny movie. You know what I'm saying?
I say we put him and Jared Leto in a movie together and just see what kind of chaos happens. I bet people get them mixed up all the time too.
Like in that they're in like a wacky road trip across America. What the
Ooh.
hilarity ensues.
Yeah, why not?
Make it happen, Hollywood. That's the deal, right? We're gonna make these cool Frankenstein t-shirts. Hollywood, you make that buddy movie happen. Deal. Until
Go
Mary
team.
Shelley sues us. Oh, she's dead. Never mind.
She's dead. And Frankenstein is a public well, it's available to the public. There's no
Boom.
copyright on Frankenstein anymore.
Permission to print
copyright
money.
you can copyright Christian Bale's likeness of Frankenstein.
No,
You
don't do
can
that.
copyright Lon Chaney's version of
Not
Frankenstein,
putting that on the
but you
t-shirt either.
cannot copyright the character itself. So yeah, public use. Is it just public use now? Whatever. You
Public
know,
domain or something like that.
public
Yeah.
domain. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Daddy's had a couple drinks today.
Cheers.
Cheers, my friend. Always
So
a
there you
pleasure
go.
doing this with you.
Always and forever. So go to enjoywafflebox.com, scroll to the bottom in the store in the next between now and next week, there'll 100% be a t-shirt about Frankenstein.
Call me Frankenstein because I'm a one-man gangbang. That might be a little too early.
I don't know what the
Ooh,
t-shirt
easy
design is going to be yet, but I don't think I want to be too on the nose. Maybe just just maybe a picture of Franklin. I don't know. We'll
Still
workshop it.
Frankenstein, just the green monster with the bolts in his head,
Yeah,
just doing this.
just having fun, just having a good time.
And then in an arc, Frankenstein, one-man gangbang.
Oh, it's gonna be this
He
is
writes
this is it.
himself.
We're finally in the money. Anyway, The Bride, 3 out of 5.
Exclamation.
Exclamation point. Check it out in movie theaters, or if you can't be bothered, wait till it comes out on streaming. Beautiful. It's now time to wrap up this week's show. I know, stop. I know. We wish we could stay hanging out forever, but we have lives to lead, and I've been awake since 5 a.m.
Oh
I
my
need to
God,
go
I'm
sleep.
so sorry for you.
No, it's Monday Fun Day. Whoop whoop.
I get it, but still.
It's that time to leave us by making us feel all warm and fuzzy inside with this week's feel good story. Ba 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 of the week.
That's the coolest fucking story I've ever heard in my entire life. That's insane. Can I hear it again?
Did you know, before we go into it, that
No,
since
I didn't.
today is episode 222, there
Dos,
are
dos,
roughly
dos.
roughly 18 days of content featuring the two of us together.
That's insane. So you could go
You could go
on
3
a
whole weeks and never repeat the same episode twice.
that'd be a fun party.
Oh my God, I don't know about that, but
Like, yeah, so
and
you
I
could
love
go on
myself so much.
You could go on you could go to episode 1 of Waffle Box on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, whatever, press play, go on vacation for 2 weeks, and come back, and we'd still be talking.
We would still be talking nonsense. Everything
That's
and nothing
insane.
at the same time.
That's wow.
Crazy,
Kudos
right?
to you and I. Golf clap. It's not stupid.
I heard it there.
Hey, what's been going on in this feel good world? Oh, and India. We're gonna go to India. Ooh.
Don't think I forgot you.
An Indian teacher, Rubal. Wait, is her name Rubal? That's great. Isn't that like a Russian money? Isn't it money's in Russia? An Indian teacher, Rubal Nagy, won $1 million from the Global Teacher Prize for transforming undeserved communities into learning spaces. Through the Rubal Nagy Art Foundation, she created more than 800 classrooms in slums and rural areas by turning public walls into colorful educational murals. Her art-based approach teaches subjects like literacy, math, science, and history while engaging children who might otherwise miss school. The initiative has helped hundreds of thousands of students gain access to education, and said the prize money will support expanding the program and creating additional training opportunities for disadvantaged youth. Boom.
No, that might have been a typo in there, but maybe she was servicing two groups. There was a group of hundreds and then a group of thousands that she was working with.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm just being facetious. Oh, I'm a silly goose.
Yeah, silly goose for the gander. But look at that. That's good. I always love that shit. Like that, where she's she's educating a lot of people because word on the street. I haven't done the research, but there is roughly a fuck ton of people that live in India.
Boy, howdy. Yeah, 22. I want to say it's 22 different religions recognized, 18 different languages that are official.
That's insane.
Just for India. And the street food will still give you cancer.
I mean, to be fair, if street food doesn't give you violent diarrhea, is it even good?
Usually
part of
no,
the
actually.
experience, surely.
It's a bitter pill to swallow, maybe,
Right.
or just maybe that's sheer irony. But yeah, if the street food isn't making you sick, was it worth it?
No pain, no gain, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've getting to the point now because I'm now in my 40s officially, where I've got to the point where, like for example, like certain foods, I still love them, but my stomach no es bueno.
No.
But you
like
know
the
what?
basketball player. No.
Yeah. What's his name? Fuck.
He's dead now.
He is dead. Bless him. R.I.P. But yeah, there's so many times where I'm like, I am going to shit my brains out after I eat this. But you know what? It's worth it. It's worth it.
I don't know if it is, but yeah, again, I've avoided many foods now in my 40s, but every now and then you got a little danger.
Treat yourself.
I don't even know if it's treating yourself, but you're just like, I really miss McDonald's right now. Or I really miss ice cream. Like, ice cream, no es bueno. Non descayo.
That is one of
It's
those.
really sad because I like ice cream.
That is, fucking, like, are you lactose intolerant?
I must be. Yeah. No, when I work at the Warriors game, we have a Frogurt machine. It's wonderful. But guess what? Unlike the boys in the shorts, I don't get to just call a timeout whenever my tummy starts rumbling. So I have to go like, I'd really like to eat this cup of ice cream. But if I do, I'm going to be shitting out of my nose for an hour. So better not.
Do you sometimes find yourself yelling obscenities at people that have missing digits on their feet?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you sometimes
I heard the question. I don't understand the context. Like, why am I?
do you sometimes find yourself yelling obscenities at people that are missing digits on their feet?
Can't say it's ever happened. You?
Oh, oh, okay. Just for funsies, right? I'm going to ask the question again, and you say yes. Okay, right?
Okay, yes.
Okay, okay. Wait. All right, and start scene again. Kush, do you
That's fine.
sometimes find yourself yelling obscenities at people that are missing digits on their feet?
Boy, do I.
Wow, you sure sound like you're lactose intolerant.
Dad.
That was worth it. That was worth the build up.
That's so stupid. I love you, Mike. Good.
That seems like a
Thank you
good
for
way
having
to end
me.
the show.
Yeah, strong note. Strong note.
Strong ending. Not a strong start. Fucking strong finish.
That's what she said. Boom.
222 episodes in the books. Nailed it. We got what's the big next milestone? Is 225 a big milestone? Or is it 250? Is that what we're aiming for? 250?
I mean, 225 can be a milestone, but yes, it would definitely be. It'd be definitely closer to 250.
Well, we're gonna.
That's like a year away, though.
We're gonna now. I think what we've got was it March? We're like less than the kind of my brain like less than 2 months away from our 5th anniversary.
Oh yeah, right.
Shit.
5th or 6th?
5th.
5th. Okay. I'm
We
getting ahead of
first.
myself.
I don't remember why. Why we did this, but I seem to remember we released episode 1 on May 1st, 2021.
Mhm.
And then for some reason, we waited until June 1st to release the second episode. I can't remember why. It must have made sense.
You were starting a new job, I want to say.
Or maybe.
But yeah, but there was a very specific, obtuse reason why there was a 4-week gap in between eps 1 and 2.
But it made sense at the time. That's all that matters.
It made sense at the time, yeah. But no, I think you were starting a new job. You're just like, I just want to get the feel for things. And I was like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, episode
I'll be
1's a
here.
little bit of foreplay. And then a little bit of foreplay episode 1, and then we just fucking raw dogged it episode 2. We haven't looked back since. Kush, anything you want to say? Other than going to enjoyablefox.com, scrolling down to the bottom, looking at those t-shirts that you should buy. What do you want the people
One man
of this
gangbang.
One man gangbang. What do you want the Syrup Squad to do in the next 7 days?
Go back, check out some reflections on Quantum Leap. We actually got a collection now. March 1st, we will be closing out season 1. I don't mean season 1 of the podcast. We're closing out season 1 of Quantum Leap. So I'm actually getting into the booth for that mañana. Should be fun. I have a good time with those guys. Otherwise, yeah, man, just go Giants.
Is Quantum Leap available on any streaming service right now?
Yes, I believe you can find it on Tubi for free. I spent $25 and bought the whole series on iTunes or whatever we're calling it today. So that was over a year ago. It was one of my tax deductions.
Boom! Nailed it.
Powerful deduction.
Anyway, so check out that Reflections of Quantum Leap.
And since you mentioned St. Patrick's Day, folks, don't drink and drive. Practice stay
Don't
home.
be
Take
that
a bus,
person.
take the Uber, take a bicycle, a skateboard, crawl on your hands and knees, but do not get behind the wheel inebriated. Please.
Also, it's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday. And
You haven't got
it's
work
fucking
tomorrow?
amateur hour. Come on, y'all are better than that. You've been drinking with us for 222 episodes. It's amateur hour day.
Also, that I must admit, I do judge people that do. Oh, it's St. Patrick's Day. Let's get fucked up. Like, why do you
And
need
you
a
should.
day? Why do you need a day? Just drink every day like a fucking man.
Like a goddamn man.
But so what I do, my St. Patrick's Day, I mean, because my My mother's Irish, so I'm like half Irish, even though you wouldn't be able to tell. My St. Patrick's Day tradition is just, I'll go out, have 2 or 3 Guinnesses, 'tis the season, and then I'll just go home and relax. It's like, you don't have to get fucked up. You don't have to get fucked up.
Amen.
And have a cottage pie while you're at it as well.
There you go. There you go.
Really? Anyway, but leave his Lucky Charms alone.
He's gonna shit in your shoes.
You're gonna shit in your shoes, and then you're gonna have a bad. You're gonna be cursed for the rest of the year. That's how St. Patrick's Day works. But also, don't forget, don't leave up your decorations too long, because I think is it 14 days after St. Patrick's Day? If your tree's still up, you get cursed. I don't know. I can't remember. Look it up. Look it up. Anyway, until next time, don't drink and drive. Take care of yourselves and each other.
That's all, folks.
Play me off, Johnny.